Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky.
I feel like I can do this. I feel like it's only hard because how quickly they kill me and how much they break things. But I have a Firestorm, and I like to think Firestorm's a good spell. I also like to think that Firestorm is going to be powerful against these idiots. I could be completely wrong. But because we're not getting items, we need to swap that out for something more useful to the cause, which Ring of Steel Protection does note, so I'll put that on to make me faster, the Havel Ring equivalent. But this is a boss that I would really enjoy if it was just a gauntlet fight. I mean, I could take on 4 of them in a row if it was one after the other, but 2 of them, like one, they both probably have bows as well. It's just you never fight them at a range where the bow is a viable option. If you're fighting them, you know, the way that they probably should be fought anyway. But what I'm going to try and do, I need to put my sword back on because there is the archer thing. Such a long run back for something so stupid. Might make a lot of sense to perhaps kill these guys off. They don't really drop anything of immense worth. They drop the cyan gear, and the cyan gear does seem to be pretty cool. Look at him cock blocking door. What an asshole, man. They've programmed him to block the door. That's his entire purpose of being there. There's a ladder there. I should really explore this place a little bit better now that I know it's a boss, and it's a boss that is not necessarily difficult, it's just tough because it's 2. I don't know how fast Firestorm is either. Something worth noting. Do I keep my distance? Do I not keep my distance? What if I lure him over here? Maybe he can't hit me with his crazy bow. Don't kill me. That'll do. Am I dead? Got my shield up. Alright. He blocked it. Fuck! I really can't see you, bro. Right, this is Firestorm. It did interesting. It broke his guard. Did you see that? What? Fuck you, dude. That is nonsense. I was blocking. I had full stamina. There's no reason that that did whatever that just did. Oh, that was a terrible opportunity to do whatever I just did. Don't put me through the damn thing. Have you noticed how sometimes when you take a direct hit, it slows you down? The turtles do it. It winds me up. Completely winds me fucking up. Right, here we go. Can't kill me. You can't kill me. I can't kill you, apparently. I'm just not strong enough. Too weak. Now that we've got them both coming at us physically, I feel like we stand a much better chance. You know, now that that guy's not being a bitch with his bow. 1. Do the second hit, dude. We really needed the second hit just then. Look at him. He knows he's dying. He knows he's dying. He's just playing the bitch. Second hit and Firestorm. Firestorm does... What is with the damage, man? Sometimes it does nothing. Sometimes it does everything. This is a really good spell. I do apologise to anybody who's coming here for a guide. As you should already know by now, this is not intended to be one. This is just pyromancy, fuck you in the mouth, gangbangers. That's what this is. It's praising the sun, son. And that is not a stutter, that is just a fact of life. So the The hit detection on Firestorm is random, but it's also incredibly powerful. So, awesome. I'm going to go and tell this big bitch that I just beat up on her knights. She like me now. How you like me now? How you like me now? Fused two completely different songs. Hey, big bitch. I still owned him. How you like me now? Enough of that silliness. Let's go and find out what those items were. I feel good about that fight. And did you notice at the beginning the strategy totally worked? Where I put that pillar between the archer and myself, and he must have got frustrated missing his arrows, so he came down. Or maybe I killed his buddy too much. Like, if I'd have used Firestorm from the beginning on that first dude, I might have killed him before the other guy even turned up. It's adaptability, that, guys. That's why I was able to bring my shield up so quick after a strike. Oh, that was terrible. It's bad parry timing. Can you come in here? No. I know your weakness. Circling around you for backstabs is always your weakness, my friend. But I put my katana back on. I'm feeling quite happy about that fight. So you know now, folks, pyromancy is incredibly powerful on this game. It's incredibly powerful in a gank. It always has been, and this is just further proof that if bitches are going to be bitches, hit them with the bitch spell. And Furry was mentioning in a comment that they felt the movement in this game was way off. And I completely agree with that observation, because it does feel off. And it's hard to put your finger on what it is. And the person mentioned that it was kind of like Demon Souls. Well. But I think Demon Souls' movement is a little bit more precise than this. I think the problem with Demon Souls' movement is the controller. If you're not used to the PlayStation 3, the analog feels incredibly flimsy. It feels really sensitive. And it's just because the analogs on the N64 analogs and PlayStation 3 analogs couldn't be more different. No, the analogs between PlayStation and the Xbox 360 are tremendously different. So much so that it is incredibly noticeable when you're not used to them. So this sounds like it's doing... Oh, wow. Is he just staying in that corner? I'm going to have to snipe him, because I don't want to ruin my equipment. You might wonder why I'm naked. That is debilitating the water. It's kind of shitty. And he didn't move. So let's have a quick look this way. I don't know what's happening with that enemy. Is that a... That'd be mean, wouldn't it? A mimic in waist-deep water. That could be a fake wall, that. Oh, wrong one. I always put the Uchi on instead of my actual weapon. Jesus Christ, it's got S scaling. What's the downside? A black bow designed for long distance, difficult to handle at first, and required some amount of practice. The hunting goddess Evlana was no goddess at all, but rather a brave and highly skilled bow huntress. Long after her demise, the passing of law transformed her into deity. I am upgrading that weapon. S scaling. That is delicious. Why can I hear so much things happening all around me? So much things. English. Bad English. Look at it, it's heavier. For some reason, the unrusted version... Not heavier, sorry. It's got a larger requirement to wear it. No, not that. That one. And we want the Poise Breaker, and we want the Covetous. Serpent of Covetousness. And that's everything. God, I'm so excited to be playing new stuff. I can't even begin to say how frustrated it is to have, you know, a large amount of time free because I'm up to date on all my YouTube stuff, and obviously at night when I'm not with my girlfriend or my friends aren't doing anything, you know, I've got a lot of free time to fill. And as much as there's a ton of movies I need to watch and a ton of TV shows I need to keep up with, when I'm sat and I have Dark Souls 2, I want to play Dark Souls 2, so it's incredibly difficult to not do that. This enemy's real unfortunate too. And you might be wondering, is he using a Black Knight sword? And he is. But the Black Knight weapons have transformed into very strange tools. They're nothing like they used to be. Right. There was another ladder there, wasn't there, that takes me somewhere else. I should probably check it out. Craig David, check it out. Proper boy. Oh no, it just gets you back up. Damn it. Ceilings, bow selector. You come alive yet? You guarding a fancy wall? What do these mirrors do aside from show us that they can't do reflective textures? Because they look horrible. Terrible graphics from. What were you thinking? I wonder if you can get there. I wonder what that even is. It looks like a basilica. There's a bonfire. Ooh, I wonder if the gargoyles come up. I like this room. This is a cool room. Look at all the... Is it treasure? Looks a bit like sick. Looks like a bad lasagna. But I assume it's meant to be treasure. Yeah, this entire place is gilded with gold. Look at it. Fancy. Finally, Bernard! I thought you said you were going to the Shaded Woods.
Oh, well met, friend. Good to see you well. Yes.
Well, I'm green. Look at my fucking face!
I journeyed from the distant east to perfect my swordsmanship.
Your swords are fake.
Legend has it that powerful beings slumber in this land. This sword has been in my family for generations, and only a real man can wield it true. I may face any man or beast, but none shall be a match for my sword.
It's fake. Your sword's fake. Fake sword.
This land is a right mess, eh?
Yeah.
The king's gone. The people have a mad glint in their eye. The land itself is overrun by terrible beasts. No better place. This land is a right...
Okay, so he's repeating himself and he didn't give me anything. I'm curious as to the point in this NPC because he doesn't seem to do shit. Except for drop a sword that guy says is a fake. So, rule of thumb, we always go left. Oh, that's not very kind. Or is it a lift? Oh, I can't touch it. Once again, we go left, so it's this. Where the hell is it? Oh, awesome! The door is locked. We go right. Another ship mirror that doesn't reflect. Goodness me. Oh, no, no, no. Bollocks. I hate it that you can examine things without facing them. Ooh, there's a fight going on in here. I'll tell you that for free, because I normally charge for such fantastic information. So, if I do this correctly, I might be able to aggro them one at a time. Nope. Well, the guy's already woke up. And he's here. And he fucking hurts. I can backstab him off that, though. I'm still waiting for that guy to beat me up. You know it'll happen. I didn't sit at that bonfire, did I? I'm wondering... Oh, they spawn 2 at a time. I'm stuck in here. I've just noticed. That is not a good thing. And I'm going to get injured now. I got an axe. Yeah, I'm going to get injured. Fuck! Yeah, he had no recovery on that. He usually has so much more recovery than you just saw. Because I've fought this enemy quite a lot, farming slabs. I've just never fought them 2 at a time, because I try to avoid that. It's cool. I didn't realise the room was dropping. So... we definitely lit the bonfire. Well, Dark Souls and your traps. Your fiendish traps. Oh, God! It's a lift. Guess that makes sense. I think that's what that giant just made. Right. I have a bow. And because I have a bow, I'm going to use it. And as you can see, we're going to try and shoot the ones without the shield first. Shit. I immensely disagree with some of the aggro ranges on this game. Look how many arrows he's got in his face. Guy's a baller. But they take arrows really well. Can you, No. That's what I thought, big man. Wrong guy. So I do have pyromancy, and pyromancy... Ooh, that could be a slab. There's 30,000 souls in that room, and as much as it's not the biggest amount of souls, I don't want to lose it because I get gangbanged by enemies that can literally triple gang me and kill me instantly. They might not look like much, and you might have seen me kill them effortlessly before, but that doesn't mean they're not dangerous. And I don't know how much pyromancy actually does. I can't lock on, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, I'm out of right bumper arrows. I didn't realise. Because sometimes it seems when you go right bumper, right trigger, as opposed to right bumper, or right trigger, you fire arrows quicker, it seems like. That might just be wishful thinking, but that's what it feels like. And I recommend having a nice stock of arrows, because I think they're the most useful tool on this game. Is there still a guy to my right who hasn't stood up? Look at him wobbling his head around. That was cool. I don't know if it was intentional or not. So this is just using the level design against him. Works surprisingly well. Right. No, he dropped a spear. So we already know that as soon as I hit one, it spawns all of them. Or spawns 2 of them at least. But we can get rid of that one. And the lock-on can screw us, and this guy can bum us. Seems legit. Seems like something we really want to happen. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Golem. I will not remember what you have done this day. Watch that poke. That poke will lead into a massive combo that is very dangerous. And I'm going to circle strafe like a boss here until he does that, which lets him vulnerable. And hopefully he'll not survive getting up. Yeah. Pretty simple stuff, but you'd be surprised how easily it can go wrong if you're not careful. If this guy gets his shield up, you'll obviously not get the same hits I'm getting. Fuck me. The range, the damage. There's what we wanted. assume that fella activated the lift. Is this locked? No. Oh. A lot of chests. Old Knight Hammer. Do you think that's what the Ruin soldiers use? No, that's what the giant Old Knights use. I didn't read it then, guys, because I need to stop this video, so I'm just going to open this one, and we'll transition to the Caith's Chime and the Soul Greatsword.